who has the edge between the Titans 85 and 49ers 310 on Sunday 3:25 p.m. CBS at Levi's Stadium. Offense 49ers. It's difficult to give the nod to the Titans coming off the decrepit showing at Arizona, even though they're averaging more points per game than the 49ers. Titans quarterback Marcus Mariota has thrown multiple interceptions in 3 of the past 4 games, and the rushing offense has struggled as well. The 49ers, meanwhile, are on a 12-game winning streak since handing the reins to quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Bruising running back Carlos Hyde, who is effective as a receiver out of the backfield, will provide a challenge as well. Defense. Titans. Tennessee has the superior defense, a top 10 unit overall and top 5 against the run. The rushing defense took a hit with the loss of lineman Daquan Jones to a torn bicep, but the Titans tied a season high with 8 sacks against the Cardinals while holding their opponent out of the end zone for the second time this season. The Niners are allowing an average of more than 350 yards per game, among the worst in the NFL. Titans beat reporter Jason Wolf explains how the Titans' loss to the Arizona Cardinals made the playoff bid harder than it needed to be. Autumn Allison. USA Today Network. Tennessee special teams. Titans. Niners kicker Robbie Gould ranks among the most accurate in the NFL, having made 30 of 32 field goal attempts this season. He's hit all 3 from longer than 50 yards. Ryan Succop is 26 of 32 and has struggled from long range. Titans punter Brett Kern is having a career year. The 49ers rate among the least effective teams in the league on kick returns and are middle of the pack on punt returns, but are worse than the Titans in both regards. The Titans have the second worst kickoff coverage unit in the league in terms of average yards allowed, but have played better of late. Coaching. Titans. Kyle Shanahan is in his first season as coach of the 49ers, after serving the previous 2 seasons as offensive coordinator of the Falcons. It's been one to forget. Mike Mularkey has the Titans on the cusp of the second consecutive winning season, despite the recent struggles, and they remain in control of whether they win the division and make the playoffs for the first time since 2008. Intangibles. 49ers close. Titans head coach Mike Mularkey and quarterback Marcus Mariota talk about Tennessee's 127 loss to the Cardinals at University of Phoenix Stadium. Dec. 10, 2017. USA Today Network. Tennessee. The 49ers are undefeated in 2 games since Garoppolo took over as the starting quarterback, and they're playing at home and for pride. That means they'll be loose and ready to go. The Titans, meanwhile, face a pressure-packed situation. This is a must-win game after the disastrous loss against the Cardinals, which knocked them from first place in the AFC South. They've been on the road all week, living out of hotel rooms and practicing at Arizona State. Have they figured out their offensive issues? Predictions. Jason Wolf. Titans 17, 49ers 16. This is a game the Titans must have to keep the season from entering a tailspin. DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry should be able to find success against the Niners' 25th ranked run defense, taking the pressure off Mariota. Joe Rexrode. Titans 23, 49ers 19. The prospect of a 4-game swoon to end the season and miss the playoffs was easy to envision after the Titans' 127 stink bomb at Arizona. It will be very real if they lose this one. But the guess here is they respond, upgrade from abysmal to pedestrian on offense, and get back to winning close games over bad teams. Reach Jason Wolf at jwolf@tennessean.com and follow him on Twitter at JasonWolf and on Instagram and Snapchat at TitansBeat.